Hey insiders, it is that time again, so let's dive into this month's fashion news roundup. From designer collabs that you can actually afford to all sorts of really cool fashion news, especially for those of you that are budget conscious, and who isn't these days? Anyway, let's jump into what's been happening in October. It's been busy. Now this one is really exciting. It's a new Target collaboration and you're going to want to hear about it. So Target has teamed up with the heritage brand Woolrich, and they have done a massive drop of cozy outerwear. So think things like plaid scarves and rugged meets refined pieces. And the best news is all of them are under $100. Now this collab nails that sort of quite luxury meets cabin core, if you will. And it's real fashion that's practical, wearable, and what I would like to think as instantly shoppable. I personally love some of the pieces in this collab, and especially this super cool red puffer kind of padded jacket. I love the fact that it's got that signature buffalo check lining, and I also love this beautiful floral set. It's kind of unexpected teaming back a puffer with a pleated skirt, but it works. I do think you're going to have to get in quick for this one though, because it's super cute and it won't last. There are also some really cool outdoorsy kind of camping gear, like cute little mugs and rugs and all sorts of cool gear. So even if you're not interested in the fashion side of this, you might like the kind of homewares stuff that's on offer. So definitely go and take a look. I will link everything that I've talked about in the description box below as well, so you can go and check it all out once you've finished watching today's episode. Now this one is going to be exciting for the budget conscious among us, and hey, you know, who isn't kind of watching their pennies these days? But Ross Dress for Less is expanding in a big way in the US. So America's favorite treasure hunt store has just got even bigger. Now Ross announced this month that they are going to be opening 40 new stores across 17 states. Now this is really going to cement its spot as the go-to for budget-friendly fashion. So this just shows to me that we are all pretty budget conscious at the moment, and I think it's safe to say that budget-friendly shopping is trending. Now this month also saw the return of the Victoria's Secret runway show. But before you poo-poo it, it is now more inclusive than ever before, which isn't before time. The 2025 Victoria's Secret fashion show made a huge comeback in New York, with WNBA star Angel Reese hitting the runway, and also some K-pop icons performed live as well. This show was all about diversity, body confidence, and as always, it was still a serious spectacle. Think massive wings and crystal corsets and clear, super high heels, but it felt like it had stepped up with the times and kind of caught up with where we are all at. So in my mind, the thing that I loved about this is that it's proof that legacy brands like Victoria's Secret can actually move with the times and evolve and become relevant brands in the here and now. And if you're someone that likes high fashion and drama without the high fashion price tag, you're gonna love this one. H&M just announced its latest designer collab with Glenn Martins. Now, he is the creative mind behind streetwear brands like Diesel and Y Project. Now, what you can expect from this is real sort of sculptural denim, real sort of street style, a bit of grunge, and some really unexpected silhouettes that kind of give off that cool industrial girl kind of vibe. Now it doesn't actually drop until the 30th of October, so the 30th of this month, but I wanted to let you guys know so that you can keep an eye out for it. And as often happens with these designer collabs, they do sell out fast. So if you like the look of this one, put it in your calendar so you don't miss out. This month, Gap also launched a very cool designer collaboration that's kind of really helped to give the brand a bit of a glow up. So Gap teamed up with downtown New York designer Sandy Liang to create a really beautiful collection. Now, Sandy's best known for her sort of playful girly meets tomboy aesthetic, which is perfect for a collaboration with Gap. Now, this capsule collection has basically reimagined some of the classic Gap pieces like their denim and their hoodies and tees, and Sandy's kind of added some of her signature bows and ruffles and soft pastels to really give those classic Gap pieces a bit of a feminine edge. Now, this collection did launch on the 10th of October, so that does mean that some of the standout pieces will be sold out, but I've had a little look online now and there are some really cool pieces still up for grabs. And for me, my favorite pieces in this collection were the reversible Sherpa jacket. You get 2 looks for the price of 1. And I actually really love the idea of this faux fur pullover, which just has a small zip for getting it on and off. It's just such a cool concept that you don't see a lot of. And certainly kind of chunky, oversized faux furs are very much happening this season. And that's possibly why I was particularly drawn to this piece as well. But definitely go and check out this one. It's a goodie. Now, if you've been served up a ton of Gymshark ads in your time, and if you're into fitness and working out and going to the gym, I'm sure you probably have, then the good news is that Gymshark is now selling in Dick's Sporting Goods stores across the US. So that just basically means you can finally try the pieces before you buy them. Personally, I own 1 pair of Gymshark tights, but I'm always a little bit wary about buying stuff when I keep getting served their ads. I know that's kind of a little bit silly, and I'm also kind of moving back to shopping in person as opposed to shopping online. But let me know what you think. Are you still a fan of shopping online? Do you like shopping in person, or is that just too time consuming? I'd love to hear what you think, because I do feel that there is a bit of a return to shopping more in person these days. It's possibly a little bit more intentional. That may be why, but I'd love to hear what you think. Now, this is another exciting collaboration that happened this month, and it's a US brand teaming up with an English brand to create another bit of fashion magic. Now, British tailor Alex Eagle has teamed up with J.Crew, and they have created a capsule collection that delivers beautiful crisp shirts, sharp blazers, beautiful trenches, and it's a real kind of minimalist meets timeless moment. So it does seem like the J.Crew of old is officially back. Back to smart, wearable fashion that feels elevated, but it's still attainable. And if you're getting married or you know anyone that is, then you need to check out Anthropologie's new wedding collection. So they've just teamed up with a super famous Spanish designer and launched an incredible line of wedding gowns. Now, the dresses are romantic, they're kind of vintage inspired, and they just look really ornate. But the great news is they look amazing, but they don't come with the expected couture price tag. So for brides wanting something that is beautiful, whimsical, and affordable, then go and check out this collection at Anthropologie. And finally this month, a plus size fashion brand that actually gets plus size. So Ashley Graham just teamed up with JCPenney to design clothes made for real women, not just runway mannequins. The supermodel and body positivity icon launched her namesake collection with JCPenney earlier this month, and it's already making huge waves. The line runs from sizes 14 all the way up to 30, with prices starting at around $40. And as I said, every piece in the collection has been designed from the ground up, especially for curvy women. So it's not just scaled up from smaller patterns, and that means it's going to fit you in all the right places. So hallelujah. And because this is only the second episode of my monthly fashion news roundup, I wanted to leave you with some really inspiring street style images. Now, these images are shot by a lovely woman that I met over on Instagram, and she is at all of of the amazing fashion week shows around the world. Now, the thing for me about street style images is I find them incredibly inspiring. They encourage me to perhaps look at the pieces that I already own and wear them in different ways that I hadn't even thought about. So thank you to Janaea for letting us use her images and share some really inspiring street style looks. Now, I will leave a link to Janaea's Instagram where you can find more of her amazing work. Her Instagram handle is the Styletti, so definitely follow her for some really gorgeous content. But let me leave you with some of what I believe are the most inspiring street style looks that have happened over the last few weeks.